Well, hello to all you wonderful people. It's the day after Christmas, so Boxing Day here in Australia. And yes, look at my Lily. You know, if there's a social snake in my house, and I mean social, because Lily, the only time that she's really content, I guess, is to stay in her enclosure after she's eaten or she's in shed. Any other time it is, hey, let me out. Of course, once Lily has been out for a while, and I'm talking a while, guys, she's very happy to go back in, settle down and go to sleep. But this is Lily, an extremely social snake, and enjoys being out. And I am going to be getting her out, but now I have 4 of my guys to feed today. So I'm just going to get that done before I get Lily out. She knows I'm right here. She knows I'm right near that door, and she is like, open, open, open. And that is, and that's my girl. Like, really, Lily? Honestly, you're going to have to wait, sweetie. You know, I would have no issues in having Lily on my shoulders and I'm feeding the other snakes. She wouldn't, she wouldn't care. But it's just too hard to keep her nose out of their enclosures and being the sticky nose that I know that Lily is. So it's going to be very brief, showing you, giving my guys their feed today, and then we'll move on with Lily. So I'll be back a little bit later. Well, I thought before I would feed little Miss Apani here, I had to clean out her little home for her. I thought I would just do a little video so you can see she shed. And she's looking beautiful, actually. So yeah, just before she has her meal. You gonna show your face? Can you show it? There you go. Cheeky, aren't you? She might be little, but she's got lots of confidence. This little girl does, I tell you. So anyway, let's get her little belly full. You want to go to this camera, don't you, darling? Okay, back soon. Okay. So, you know, little Miss Apani, she's still, I don't want to block the light, she is still eating just pinky rats at this particular point. She's just so little that she's not ready for anything else yet. She's gone back into a hide, but she'll figure out that there's a pinky there and turn herself around. Come on, Bubba. Here's your, well, Christmas lunch, but that was yesterday, wasn't it? Hey? Where are you? Where are you? Tail's over the water bowl and the head's in the... Look! Missy! Missy Moo! Okay, I'll leave that there. You're going to come out and get it all by yourself today. Hey? What do you think? You're going to get it? Ah, yes. As I block the light, she comes out and gets it. Thanks, Apani. Good on you, sweetie. So, Amaya, I will get her fed next. Okay, I always have to climb up to feed little miss. Oh, is that blurring? Okay. Hey, pumpkin. She looks like a pumpkin, the colours that she is, actually. Hey, pumpkin. What that? What is that? You hungry? Yes, you're hungry. Yes. It's right there on your nose. Right there on your nose. She's a shocker. To feed my girl. Come on, bub. Hey. You gonna take it? Yes. Oh my. Sometimes, no. I will just lay it down because, okay. Just point the head in my direction, will you, Mum? You alright now? G'day. 2 down, 2 to go. Okay, Jess, what are you thinking? Thinking that you're hungry? Because I think that you are thinking that you're hungry. Hey? You're a grown boy right now, aren't you? Hey? Uncoil yourself. Yes, he's trying to get himself uncoiled. Well done. Very good, Jess. He'll get 2 of those because they're much smaller. They are actually small rats. And up here, finding medium rats, you know, oh, my finger's in the way again. Finding medium rats right now, you know, everybody doesn't order enough. They don't get them in. So guys, don't be afraid that if you don't have the size that your snake would normally have, is to get them 2 of the smaller feeders till you get to the shop and they've got them in stock. I'm going to be doing a run down to the coast this week to do another big stock up. It just seems there's nothing in stock at this time of the year, no matter what it is that you're looking for when it comes to your reptiles. It is not good. So I am going to definitely be saying, please get this and get this in, so that I don't have that issue again, of course. But I'm sure it will happen. Doesn't matter how well you plan, things don't always work out. So, but I'm not going to show you the second one. You know, this is just Jesse having his first rat. So the next guy that I'm I really don't like saying that word myself, but I do, is going to be Jack, of course. That's it for today, which is enough. And I am going to get Tessa out. Well, I've got to get Lily out, don't I? But Tessa will be coming out later today as well. So I'll leave Jessie in peace to eat. Well, I can't handle watching her any longer, and I'm sure she's sick of signalling Mum to say, please let me come on out, Mum. So I'm going to open the door. Come on, darling. I know. No hand in your face. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, Lily has no problem in coming to my hand. She just doesn't like me bringing my hand to her. And that is just how my Lily girl has been. Isn't it, sweetie? Hey? Some snakes are just like that, and Lily has very much been like that with me, and I am presuming she has always been like that in her life. I, of course, didn't get Lily until she was, what were you? Because your mum is shocking, and I wish they could tell me, hey, I was this old, mum, when I arrived here on your doorstep. Hey, you're only little though. You were a little one. And you know what I regret, guys, more than anything, is I only started doing my channel a year and a bit ago. And really I didn't have a camera to do it. I didn't have a great mobile phone. I didn't have a lot of funds. And I regret the fact that I didn't make an effort, but really I didn't know a lot about YouTube or much to do with it. And it was other people telling me to think about doing it because, you know, they just saw the way that I loved my snakes and how I took care of my snakes. And hi sweetie, yeah, I can see you. You're trying to see me over the camera. Hey, are you trying to say hello? Can you smell rat on me? Can you? I did wash my hands. Probably not greatly, but I did wash them. No issue with Lily wanting to eat my hands smelling of a rat. So, absolutely balks at the smell of rat, my girl. But yeah, you know, she was extremely shy when I got her to begin with. Did not have the freedom and the availability to spend a lot of time out of her enclosure. And yeah, since, you know, I've allowed all of that with her over the years, she knows that it's wonderful, and this is what I should be able to do, I think, and be allowed to be adventurous and check things out. And I've got stuff, you know, I was not ready for Lily to come out, just so not ready for her to venture out at all. I would be so much more organised and cleaned up, and kids here, and guys, I actually got a Google Home Mini, so I've basically set it up to ask it to tell me the time and to play some music and stuff, but I've still got to go through and do a few bits with it. And she's going to make her way completely out, but I'm not going to let her go around there, but I am going to let her go up there, because that's pretty much where my snakes are allowed to go and cruise. The only thing that I actually have to do right now, because I know where she's going to go, of course, is whoa, got your tail, going to turn off the ceiling fan, because now if they come out onto this thing, which Lily very rarely ever does do that, they chop their heads off, guys. So if you've got ceiling fans and it's on, remember to turn it off. You don't want your snake sticking its head into a ceiling fan. So she's just going to make herself comfortable. My battery's going flat, and I've Fuzzy got to feed Jesse his second rat. So my boy is facing in the complete opposite direction to me, but he already knows, as you can tell. uh, that there is a rat, you might be able to see him just coming through here. Okay, I'm going to drop this down for you, okay? What do you think? What are you thinking? You going to get that rat? Of course you are. Of course you are. Good-o. Now, anybody would think, honestly, that your snakes are starving. You know, when you give them a rat, especially Jack and Jessie. Not so much Lily, but certainly Jessie and Jack have that massive feeding response. It is something that they always have. Lily, not so much. Of course, the little ones tend to be like that for a while, but you know, even Amaya, as a littler one, even though she's still little, it was just drop it and leave it and she would get it. But all of a sudden she just decided, no, I really want to do the strike and grab it. So, you know, I'll go with them. I certainly do want Jack to go to just dropping it and him picking it up. And I am going to be doing that. I do believe 100% that it is certainly a much safer way to feed your snakes, especially your big ones, guys. So, you know, think about doing that. You know, should I say anything to you when I'm really not doing it as yet with even Jack? But I am going to be. So it is certainly on my to-do list with him. He has, you know, he's just always been one to strike and eat his food. So a lot of the time, before I've even put it down, especially in his only a much smaller enclosure, I didn't get the opportunity to even get it to the ground for him to do this. So this is a little bit different. Of course, he's got so much more height. Lily has decided to just stop, and I know I'm safe in terms of she does not need the toilet because she did that yesterday, like my snakes do. Take them outside and they will go to the toilet. So let's just have a look at little Miss Amaya, because I'm sure that she has completed her meal and she's going to, of course, curl up. You can see that nice little bulge in her belly there. And as you can see, the fuzzies are more than big enough for her, but the rat pups are too small for her. So I have put her on the fuzzies. She's certainly not ready for a hopper yet. Those scales spreading there. But she'll digest. That'll be gone 24 hours. There won't be a bulge there. So she's good. Her eyesight troubles me a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Wow, you do have a little bulge in your belly, do you not? Well, I'm not even on it. You can see it there. Watching Jack too, my toes are wiggling pretty close to his enclosure, so hopefully he's still got the rat in his mouth. So Lily, where are you going today? Anywhere special? Hey, or you just you're just gonna hang like that? I don't know if you can see her because I've swung the light around for Jack, but she's just hanging her head there. Looks extremely comfy actually. It's a great way to hang and go to sleep, Lil. What do you think? Hey? Trying to get that light round. Difficult. Okay. I think my boy Jess has a bit of a here, there and everywhere video, but it's Christmas. What does it matter? Oh no, hasn't, well, swinging your here, there and everywhere too, because I'm climbing over the light and it's catching in me dress, or my top thing I've got on. Okay, he's going to let go. He's going to go searching for the head. As you can see, it's growing boy. Good food, snakes grow. So, I said, got to get down there and get more. Apani's settled in, she's got a full belly. So, you know, this is going to be a fairly long video. Of course, by the time I put this, that and everything into it, but, you know, leave some comments. Let me know what you all got for Christmas. Now I got some Pandora charm for my bracelet. I love my Pandora. I started getting some of that a few years ago actually, and I do wear one bracelet all of the time. I don't take that off actually. They're very hard actually to clip and unclip. I guess that's why I leave it on all the time. But yeah, I got a charm. I got my Google Home Mini, which I love. My daughter bought that for me. And of course Azzy's gifts that arrived in the mail. I got, oh my goodness, I'm going to let my dogs out, and this is my Molly. Is it night? Here, bub. And she knows. Come on, Bubba. You going outside? You going to go outside? No, she says you were going to get that sleep out of my eyeball. She hates me. What are you doing, Jessie? What might you be doing? Hearing a door open and thinking, I'm going to hand you a third rat when you haven't even eaten the second one? I don't think so, buddy. Gonna find that head? Hey? It's the other way, mister. Is he gonna go up and around? Sometimes it's, you know, very interesting to watch how they figure this out, and you can see me. That's what's happening. You can see me. No, I've already given you the rat, dude. Don't worry about me out here. Or you're concerned I'm gonna take the one that you've got. Yeah, Jessie's head is starting to really grow now. I was talking to somebody actually about their ball python who her head was not in, or as yet in proportion with the rest of her. You know, that very skinny neck and that very little head and the big body, and all of a sudden, you know, her girth thickened up and her neck's thickened up and her head's starting to grow. So she's not looking so out of proportion, but it just does tend to be the way they are for a while. I find with my carpets, they have very thin necks but a big head, and the head can sometimes look a little bit funny. So Jesse's just trying to figure out how he's supposed to get to the head. Like, man, oh man. You know, for me, he's going to figure that out. He's going to work it all out. But for me, I'm the sort of person that I will go in and I will maneuver that. So, oh right, there's the head. You know, they're not useless. They've been doing this for years. It's just who I am. I like to help out a little bit if I can. So he's going to come up from this way and start, hopefully. Yeah? It is there. You're right on it, dude. Ah, good. Now you got a bloody nose. And for all you people who think that snakes eating rats is gruesome and it's disgusting and it's terrible and yuck and oh, I can't watch this is just too much. This is wildlife. This is nature. This is what wild animals do, even though I do not classify my snakes, in my life as being my wild animals. They're very socialized, my guys, so they're captive kept, so they're not wild animals, but they always are, because I've done a video about that, and that people must remember that they are wild and to respect that of them. You do stupid things, then you'll pay a price for doing that stupid thing. Be mindful that they are wild animals. They are capable of biting you, but they will bite you out of fear and defensiveness, and for no other reason. They're not biting you because of their dislike for you or they don't like you. Always remember that. And that really is with any animal, not just snakes. So, we watch lions attack antelope and zebras, and it's hard to watch, especially when you're watching some little baby animal just making its way in the world, and this big lion or tiger comes along and attacks it and eats it. But my goodness, that lion or tiger has babies that they need to feed too. So who dies? Always remember that. If I didn't feed my snakes because of the yuck or the gruesomeness of them eating rats, they would die. I can't make them a salad. I can't put that in. I'm not even holding my camera, am I? Please leave a comment and say, Gay, watch the camera and where you're pointing it. I get so sidetracked on what I'm talking about. I forget about that. But basically, nature, survival. It's what they do. They have to survive. So Jesse's anyway got the head. Like, honestly, I know that his, jaws all spread, but boy, he's gotten big. Honestly, even I'm stunned at how big my boy's growing at the moment. And my dog's barking, as you heard. So let's go and let Jet in. Coming in, dude? Yeah? I don't forget you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome, bud. No worries. Trying to figure out my GoPro. I couldn't update it. I couldn't do anything. I can play it. I can do video. But I can't get it to update. And reading up about it, a lot of people are having that problem. So anyway, I didn't really get a lot of time to deal with it yesterday, but I will today, hopefully, or later today anyway. And Jack, you're in a good position, mate. So that's going to be it, guys. Lily, of course, has put herself in her favourite spot. It's where she'll stay. Hang out. Tail wrapped round the stick there. She's comfy. So, leaving my guys to eat. I know it was a bit of a here, there and everywhere video, but yeah, when you're on holidays, I just like to, I don't know, cruise. I hope you've all got some wonderful gifts. I'd love to hear what they were as well. And I'm looking forward to having and spending and sharing a part of my 2018 year with all of you. I hope that for everybody that it's a wonderful year for you. I'm hoping it is for me too. So I'm going to say take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your snakes. Ciao.